we are here with another mini-so. Today, we're going to be throwing it back. I know not a lot of our listeners are NBA fans, but back in 2018, The Ringer came out with a game when all the tanking discussions were going on called Tanking the Game, where basically you're a general manager. You're going to try to tank as hard as you can. And the boys, we're going to get one shot. We're going to go through it. We're going to all talk through the round, figure out what we want to do, and we're going to try to win a championship for what team you want to be? Just
be the Kings, Sacramento Kings.
Kings, I'm down for it. Everybody down for the Kings?
Yeah, I'm down for the Kings.
Sounds good.
Good tradition.
All right, so we're the Kings.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You are the general manager of a bad NBA team. To contend for a title, you would need to acquire star players. Unfortunately, the new CBA makes signing stars and free agency difficult. You have no assets to trade. It is time to tank. How would you like to begin? Guys, hire a coach, or do we want to trade our players away for some second-round picks?
Trade our players away.
It's time to trade.
Yeah.
We don't have anybody anyways.
If we're tanking, we might as well go all out. Anybody disagree with that?
No, I think we should trade them away.
All right, sounds good. Let's trade them away. All right, after trading your players, you receive various picks in return. 3 second-round picks. What would you like to do now? Sign D-League players or hire a coach?
I mean, you can't have a rebuild without a coach, right?
Yeah, hire a coach.
Yeah, but whenever you have a young team, does it really matter what coach it is?
Well, I feel like we have a coach here in Oxford, Mississippi that deserves a job.
All right, so here's the only thing. I'm fine with signing D-League players, but our coach is going to be pissed if we make all these moves without him.
My thing is, you can only make a turd so good. You know what I'm saying? If you hire a coach, you can't make a team that good.
Yeah, we're not building off of these people.
Yeah, I'd sign D-League players.
I say hire a coach.
What you gotta no. You gotta wait till you have the talent and then add the coach to make that talent better. Yeah. You don't really care that much about these crappy.
Garrett, what do you think?
Going youth. You got to build from the bottom up.
I mean, I think you got to have a good coach to sign.
All right, so we're kind of split.
All right, Peyton, you're the deciding vote. Then.
Dang it.
Yeah.
We're as a GM, we're very confident in our skills here. We're going to sign D-League players. We're going to hope we find some diamonds in the rough. All right, after scouring the D-League, you have signed various cheap fringe NBA players. You've done this without first hiring a coach, which may lead to problems. But now we're going to hire a coach. Coach Brett Brown is a bit concerned that you didn't ask for his input on personnel decisions. Your coach made it known that he would like to sign veteran free agents who can help right away. We have 3 second-rounders. What do you want to do? We cannot sign vets, but ask for his input. Listen, but do whatever we want, and not give a crap what he thinks, or sign veterans who can help our team right away.
I mean, this is a rebuild, so I mean, I wouldn't necessarily sign vets that could help you right away because you want a top pick. So I would say, don't sign any, but ask him about his opinion.
Ask his input on personal moves. That's what I was thinking too.
Okay. So everybody about agrees on that one.
Yeah.
All right. Brett Brown is disappointed. He has qualms about working with such a young team. After you trade a bunch of vets for second-round picks, the team flounders. Brown wishes he had some veterans to help police the locker room. He's also concerned that if this gig doesn't pan out, he'll never get to another job because his win-loss record is a trash fire.
All right. My thing is on this whole scenario, when he took the job, he knew it was a bad team. And then he knows he's going to have a young team. What's the point in him being I want to fire him. If you're going to be difficult with me as a general manager, I don't want him anymore.
Hey, don't talk about Grant like that, bro.
That never did to you, bro.
Yeah.
That said, when the media begins to circle, you come to the defense of your coach in the press. Coach Brett Brown feels that you have his back. Despite the losses, the team is in good spirits. What now? We're going to end the season. Your team's season was bad, but a commitment to process allows flashes of promise to shine through. The team chemistry was also good. Many around the league respect that even though you're tanking, you're at least building a culture. This is more a rebuild than a naked tank. You will have a lottery pick. Your owner is willing to give you another year to assemble your vision. The lottery, you didn't tank quite as hard as you could have. No one is sure what your strategy is, but your owner is relatively happy. The media treats you as a normal bad team, and Adam Silver is staying out of your hair. You have the number 12 pick in the draft and 3 second-rounders. What now? Let's go to draft night. You have the number 12 pick and 3 second-rounders. The fetid air of the team war room smells of rank coffee breath and sublimated farts.
Okay.
But crackles with excitement nonetheless. Wow, okay. Make our selections. We have a potential star with personality issues with our first-round pick.
Okay.
We got a Kobe Bryant.
And we have 2 role players and a star in the second round. So that's good.
That's good.
That's really good.
year one, I'd say the success. We've got one asset. You need 3 to win this. I played it before. You need 3 assets to win it.
Cheater.
What now? Advance to the next season. Do we want to retain Brett Brown?
I think not, because he knew what he was getting into. He took this job, and it seems like he's not fit for the culture. So let's get him out of Sacramento.
Do you want to, or do you want to be exactly what the Kings are and have a recycling coaches, roster? What if you keep consistency with this new lineup?
Yeah, because it's a young team. You want to have the same coach. You don't want to have turnover every year.
Let's think about this realistically. Let's look at, for an example, everybody would kind of know. Let's look at Mississippi State. They fired Moorhead after 2 years. Last year, after the bowl game, some people were calling for Leach's head, and after they lost to Memphis early in the season. But you can't keep firing coaches after a year or two, because then you're not ever realistically, you're not ever going to get a good coach, because they know that they are on thin ice from the moment they accept the job.
All right. I know what you're saying too, Peyton, is because you forgot to mention one coach. Dan Mullen left. So they've had 3 coaches in 5 years, if you think about it. So, I mean, it just keeps getting worse. I will keep the coach at least this year.
Let's retain him. Retain him. All right, you've retained Brett Brown. What's next? We're going to sign veterans who can help right away. That's our only option. You sign a bunch of solid old contributors like Shaquille O'Neal and Yala Grallo Jr.
That's a bet.
Yeah.
Jack? They devoured
professional.
That's an asset.
Better leadership around. Can we stop for a second and acknowledge we had Shaquille O'Neal on our team at 50 years old?
Still dominant. Still the GOAT.
You guarding that?
Asset. That's 15-7. He said he could do that.
We got plenty of young players to run for him.
The mood around the team is generally okay, but the lack of direction is noticeable. You trade one decent player for second rounder, but keep the team intact. This team might win too many games to get a high draft pick. You have 3 second rounders. What now in the season? You will probably have a mid-first rounder. You could have tanked harder, but you care about stability and optics. Your owner isn't sure what your strategy is. Go to the lottery. And the same explanation as last time. You have the number 14 pick in the draft and 3 second rounders. Time to make our pick and an injury-prone player. That's not good with our first.
Oh, crap.
We need a star.
That's okay.
Here
You got 3.
Well, we got Chet Holmgren.
A star, a scrub, and a role player.
Pretty good. Another star.
All right, so we got 2 stars in year 2. I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Advance the next season. Do you want to retain Brett Brown?
I mean, so that's back-to-back years where you had a pretty decent team and you still was a lottery
team. He's going like
this,
going up.
I think you got to keep him.
Yeah.
Or is this the Mark Jackson role, and now we need to get our Steve Kerr?
But is this team? I mean, is that you're 2 years?
No, it's not.
Yeah, let's say. All right, let's retain him. You retain Brett Brown. What's next? You got 2 stars now. I feel like you're wanting to make a playoff push at this point.
Yeah, and you need vets to allow them to understand professionalism and also teach you, some of the veteran moves, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think we need vets.
I think we need to sign Shaq.
Yeah, and we need to
extend him.
We need to make our coach a little happier too.
Yeah. I think at
this point, wouldn't Shaq just be Jackie Moon at this point?
Yeah. Player, owner, coach, GM.
What do you got there? Nachos? Did you get him from the concession stand? No, I brought him phone. Wait, what?
Oh.
He stopped the game halfway and do a Papa John's ad.
I think we got our intro for today.
You sign a bunch of old contributors like Pooney Hawkins and Russell Schultz.
Okay.
What are these names?
Good old Pooney.
Okay, so it's the same thing. We have 3 second rounders. We might have won too many games to get a high draft pick. Same description. We have the number 8 pick in the draft and 3 second rounders. Hopefully it's a loaded draft. Guys, if we get one more, we got 4 picks. And I would really say it could go either way. If we get 1 star, we win. But if we don't, I can see us getting canned here, especially because just to tell you boys, you can get a player in this draft that's like drug issues or domestic assault issues. And if you get that, you're gone. Like it immediately.
I really don't want to Miles Bridges.
I think there needs to be more detail in this game.
All right. We got a role player with our first round pick. We have not got a first round pick yet.
That's okay.
All right.
It's like we're drafting like the Kings.
Oh, no.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Okay. So we trended down last year. We're number 8 pick. I think we need to go with a new coach.
It's time.
We need to call Kermit Davis.
It reminds me of Matt Rule and what's the dude's name that was his
coming off an NIT
offensive
win.
coordinator. He fired him to keep his job.
No, I think Kermit's reached his ceiling as a head guy. We need to go for one of his top assistants. I think Garrett King would be the man to call.
I think
we call Marshall Henderson out of Independence.
Marshall Henderson. Are your new coach is Solomon Van Crumby?
Oh no. He's not gonna make it.
Who will scream at you for no reason. That's a W, but he gets results.
No. Oh my gosh.
Point Zion.
He will scream at you for no reason. He gets results, but players may rebel after a season or two. Tanking and failing draft stars opens your franchise to embarrassment and constant social media mockery.
Oh, no.
Gosh. I think we got to sign veterans again at this point. We're kind of deep. I mean, we're too deep in.
We've made awful decisions as a general manager that we're not getting to make. We sign awful coaches and we make bad draft picks.
I mean, look, it just is how it is, you know.
Yeah. I mean, we are the Kings.
That is sure.
All right, our old contributors this time are Predrag, Peja Predrakovic the fourth, and Fandango Robinson.
They devour our cap. We also got to think. We also just signed Shaquille to an extension.
Oh no!
All right. We've got the number 8 pick again in 3 second rounders, guys. We need one more. If we don't get it here, I think we can. Star, let's go. Let's go.
Give us another.
Don't give us star. Okay.
All crap. 3 scrubs.
Oh. Let's see. Congratulations, you win at tanking. Let's go.
Let's go.
The Kings are making the play-in.
Well, too bad we get matched up in the Lakers.
Yeah, we're making the playoffs. We're the Memphis Grizzlies. We got Jaren Jackson Jr. and
we got Desmond Bain out of the
Desmond Bain, in the second round.
We got a lucky Kenny Lofton Jr. off of undrafted. Man,
boys, that was clutch. I can't lie. That was clutch, no doubt about it.
I think we need to make a game where it's more detailed, like where we get to make our own picks, and then you also get to pick your coaches on like what you want.
They already have that.
They have that game. It's called NBA 2K.
I was going to say that's NBA 2K22.
I'm an old man, so I don't play video games. So I guess I don't.
Yeah, well, you better learn to code.
I guess so.
That's next. This man grabs the hairbrush and is like, "This controller's so next gen, bro."
I actually got Madden down in the background.
What is this?
Oh man! But all right, that's going to end it all for another Sports Hour Podcast mini episode. Hope you guys enjoy it, and make sure you catch up on all of our other videos here on YouTube, and also check in with us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Links are down below in the description. Guys, thank you so much. For Grady, for Toby, for Corey, and for Garrett, I'm Peyton saying so long. Let us know what you want to see next, and have a good one.
W.